YouTube? Corn Cob Piper coming at you. It is Saturday, a little bit after 1 o'clock. Hope everybody's having an awesome weekend so far. My weekend's been pretty good. Not so far, not bad. I just want to thank everybody again who's been bidding on my silent auctions. It has all been going well, and for the first time since I started, last week there was an item that nobody bid on, and that was the Falcon Pipe, which is, these are made in the UK. You can't buy these here in the United States. You got to buy them from overseas in the UK. This is it's got a removable bowl. So I'm going to go ahead and list this on eBay tomorrow, and I'm going to list it for $40 with free shipping. If anybody out there wants this, once again, we'll just do the first comment. For $30 including shipping, obviously the YTPC discount. Just be the first to comment down below that you want the Falcon Pipe, and I'll make sure to send it your way. Still, recovery's still going good. Arm is still getting stronger every day. The numbness is still there. That's probably, I think at this point, probably going to stay. But I'm okay with that. I could live with that. If that's the worst side effect that I have from the stroke, then I'm doing well. So got some more items today, some pipes and some stuff that I found, more tobacco that I found, bulk and pouch tobacco. So I think we got like about 6 lots today, so this is going to be a bigger one. We're getting down towards the end of my pipes. I probably only have 2 more videos that I'm going to do, auctioning the pipes, and then we'll start switching, making transition over to the tin tobacco. So we'll go, this is going to be the silent auction number 7. Once again, all the rules and everything will be down in the description blocks below. Please check that out. Payment will be made through PayPal only, and you'll have until next Saturday. Let's see, today's the 12th, so next Saturday the 19th, 12 o'clock Eastern Time, United States, to put your bids in. You have 24 hours to pay. If you don't, it moves to the next one. I am no longer, I had been, made the mistake of holding some stuff for a couple people. That's not going to happen anymore. People started, fell through the cracks, and I end up, holding on to this stuff when I could have easily just given it to somebody that was ready to, pay at that point. So please do not ask anymore if I'm willing to hold an item for you. The answer is going to be no. It's just to make it fair to everybody and myself. It's just kind of a headache having to deal with stuff like that, and I wish it wasn't, but that's the way it is. So on a lighter note, let's get to the auction. I got some pretty cool stuff today I think you'll like, and we'll start off with the tobacco. So I found a couple packages that I was waiting to do a yabo on that included some pipes and some bulk tobaccos. And we'll go through the pipe tobaccos first. I've got 1 ounce of Cornell and Deal Engine 382. And that is smells like it's a deer tongue blend. So if you like deer tongue or you haven't tried it, definitely would be a blend that I give a try. I've never had that, so I think most of these I've never tried. We've got some New Minster number 702 light burley. Obviously it's a burley blend. Never tried this either. Smells just like straight burley. It looks like it was a burley flake that's been somewhat ready rubbed. Looks like there's some Virginia mix in there with it as well. I do not smell any topping on that. You could check in on that. Once again, it's New Minster 702 light burley, and that's 1 ounce of that. Some Peter Stokkeby English Luxury 1 ounce. This is pretty decent English blend that I've had it in the past. Not a lot of Kia bomb. But enough Latakia in there to know that you're smoking in English. Next up, we got some Gowith and Hogarth's Kendall, Kentucky. This is a shag cut burley that I've smoked in the past. This stuff is awesome and spicy and just a great blend. Just smelling it brings back some memories. Next up, one of my go-to summer blends. Cornell and Deal Havana Daydream. I did a review on this if you want to go check that out. And last up is some more burley and HH Old Dark Fired Ready Rubbed, which was right before I quit smoking a pipe. was probably my favorite pipe tobacco. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ounces of bulk tobacco there. Then I got a 1.75 ounce pouch of amphora, or amphora, I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. I think it's amphora. This is a well-rounded blend emphasizing the chocolatey fatal flavor of burley tobacco. Great over-the-counter burley blend. If you never tried this, definitely give it a go. Next up was a Yabo that I never got around to doing from Pipe and Tobacco, Yanez. Great guy over in Asia. But he went to Italy on a trip and he had bought some pouch tobacco and he sent it to me. So Yanez, I'm sorry I never got around to doing a Yabo. Yabo was actually planned on my calendar for the day that I went in the hospital. But I do want to thank you for these tobaccos. And these ones are from Italy, so you can't get these unless you go to Italy. So this is a great find for if you want to bid on this auction. This is Fort premium pipe tobacco, and this is a blend of Fogile, Apicali, de Kentucky, Toscano, so a Tuscan Kentucky. And this one is called Commune, or Commune. It's a blend of Italian Kentuckys. Sorry about that. My wife was just messaging me. I had to check my phone. So that's going to be lot 7A. So the 3 pouches plus the 6 1-ounce bags of bulk tobacco. Some great stuff in there. Next up was another Yabo that I was going to do. And this came from our Scott over at Aristocob. Another great dude. If you haven't checked out his channel, make sure to do so. He's got actually a couple. Him and his son do a breakfast club, the Markwood Men's Breakfast Club, which is also neat. So never smoked these pipes. Just pulled them out of the box. They're in the tissue paper. And the first one is, and I'm sad that I never got to smoke one of these, is the Freehand. So this comes with a fancy acrylic bit. It's got a rather large bowl. I can fit my whole finger down in there. This is like a $25 pipe here, guys. Never smoked, brand new. Make a bid, get a great deal on that. And it's also going to include another pipe, which I never got to smoke. And I was going to do a Yabo on this and to dedicate the Yabo to Stephen Waters, or Cobbit of the Shire, as many of you know him by. His all-time favorite pipe, which is the Missouri Meerschaum Cobbit. So lot 7B is going to be the Missouri Meerschaum Freehand, and then the Missouri Meerschaum Cobbit. So both those in 7B. Go ahead and get these wrapped back up because I'll probably ship it to you right in the same box that I got it from Scott in. Put this over to the side, sorry about that. Next up is my favorite pipe for smoking burleys in. So if you are a burley smoker, you definitely need to get in on this auction and put a bid on this pipe. This is a Casellaro 125. This is a Pipes and Cigars exclusive pipe. I got this in one of their Father's Day kits that my kids got me, or maybe it was for my birthday. I think it was Father's Day. But there's something about this pipe, I don't know what it is. It's briar and it's rusticated and it's got a cherry finish on it. The stem is acrylic. Not a very expensive pipe. I think they sell on Pipes and Cigars for like 40 or 50 bucks. But something about this pipe, when you put a burley tobacco in here, it really just brings out that nuttiness of the burley. And really just every burley that I've smoked in this pipe tastes better in this pipe as opposed to smoked in any other pipe that I had. So if you're into burleys, you need to get on into this guy right here. So that's going to be 7C. And we'll just call this, and it's like a short pot shape, I guess. I don't really know what you call that. It's not exactly a pot. It's not exactly a Dublin, but it's kind of like a mixture in between. We'll just call lot 7C, we'll call that the burley pipe. Only thing I've ever smoked out here is burley tobaccos. Next up is going to be another lot of tobacco pipes with a stand. Let me go ahead and readjust the camera so I can show this better to you. Okay, so I'm back, and here's going to be lot 7C. This is going to be 6 corncob pipes, including the stand. Shipping on this one, just because it's so much, is going to be $12.65, just because I have to ship it in a medium flat rate box. Because of the weight, it weighs over a pound. That's good. Actually, the cheapest way to get it to you is through the medium flat rate box. I know it's kind of expensive for the shipping, but not really when you think about it if you're getting, 12, or six cob pipes with it. So let's go ahead and I'll show you the stand. First, this has a coin on top. It says E Pluribus Unum, 1881. And then this is a cherry wood stand. And then the cobs that you're going to get with it is a Old Dominion. I think this is the plantation pipe. It's a small pipe and it's got a reed stem. I only smoked it a couple times. It's a good smoker if you want something quick, like a 10-minute smoke or whatever. But I prefer Missouri Meerschaum definitely to that. But it's still a good smoking pipe. I'd actually plan on picking up a couple more Old Dominions before I quit smoking, but never got around to it. And then next up is going to be my favorite shape and style Missouri Meerschaum. This is an unfinished Morgan nose warmer, named after Phil Morgan, the general manager of Missouri Meerschaum. This is the very first corncob pipe that I ever owned, guys. Here, this is Eaton, and it's unfinished. It's got the red cob, amber stem, and this thing's been smoked a lot, as you could see. But this was the very first cob that I ever owned. It'd be tough giving that up because I'm kind of sentimental to it, but want to make sure that once again it's going to a good home where it's going to be smoked and taken care of. Next up is the Devil Ants Acorn. This is another great smoker. This is one of the first corn cobs that I ever bought too. Actually, the first finished cob that I ever got. And I ended up smoking the flat bottom one a lot more because I bought that with this one. So this one's actually not been smoked a lot. I can still see, and you're probably not going to be able to show that on camera, but I can still see that where the stem goes in on the bottom isn't even charred. So I'm guessing I probably only ever smoked that one just a couple, maybe a few times. Next up is, this is probably the best smoking corncob pipe that I own, and believe it or not, it is a Missouri Meerschaum second. I got this in a giveaway from Hoosier Piper. I think his 100 sub giveaway I had won, and this pipe came with it. And man, there's something about this. I don't really know what it is, but it just, every time I smoke this pipe, and you can see it's been smoked a bunch, it just always gave me a really, really nice smoke. And I'm pretty sure there's no nicks or anything in here. I'm pretty sure that this is a second pipe because it looks like the hole has been drilled a little bit off center. But man, this thing smokes like a champ. So you're getting a good pipe there as well. I normally wouldn't include a second in a pipe auction like this, but the only reason I'm doing it is just because it's such a good smoker. And last up, the last pipe, the biggie on here, is the Corncob Nation 2017 Pipe of the Year. This has this is one that's unsmoked. This is a $27 pipe, I believe. It's got an acrylic stem. It's got the nickel bushing here. It's also got a like a country gentleman style bowl. However, it's larger than a country gentleman. It's taller. If you see pretty much half of my pinky goes up to the second knuckle there on my pinky. That's how big the bowl is. And this one's never been smoked, guys. So, it's a great pipe to have. I have another one that's been smoked that'll actually be going out in the next auction. So that's going to be 7C. So 7C is the 6 corncob pipes with the stand. And let me go ahead and readjust my camera so I can show you the last. So the next item, 7, is going to be 7, what are we on, D now? And this is a pipe that I had planned on doing a gobbo on, never got to opening it. This is a $129 pipe, so I am going to put a reserve on this this pipe. I'll tell you what it is so you know where to start the bidding at. So this, once again, $129 pipe. The reserve on this is going to be $80. It's brand new, never been smoked. This comes from Moonshine Pipe Company. And many of you know how much I liked my Moonshine Devil Ants. So I went out and I got, it's matching, I guess, like brother or sister. This is the Stublin. It's all black, wire rusticated. Very, very light. It's a nice clencher. It's got the Moonshine lightning bolt emblem there. Still got the little sticker inside of it, and it says MSO 4DR, $129. So just to verify the price for you on there of what I paid for it. $129 on this guy. Sad that I never got around to smoking this. As much as I love that Moonshine Ants, I would have really enjoyed giving this one a go as well. But it's super dark black stain. Just a really, really cool looking pipe. And this one's light. I think it's only like maybe like 1.25 ounces. It's obvious it's briar. But this would be a nice little you know, pocket pipe to carry around if you're on the go. Want to show something off. Obviously you get the pouch with that. So that one obviously is the only one I'm going to have a reserve on it. Once again, $80. I'll put all the information down in the box below. And then the last up is not really going to be a, I guess, a silent auction. This is going to be another one, first one that says you want it, gets it, just because it's going to be a size restraint on here. So they got me on a special diet as part of my recovery, and I've lost about 45 pounds now. I don't know if you can see it in my face, but I definitely can looking through the viewfinder here, or the image on my camera. So I have a couple of XX shirts that no longer fit me. I'm now an extra large, and I'm pretty close to probably being a large here pretty soon as I keep losing the weight. So I have two double XL shirts. They retail both for $26. You can have these both with shipping for, let's see, it's going to cost me $7 to ship these. So we'll say $23 for both, plus shipping is $7, so $30 for both. Really, it's, you know, $50 worth of shirts here. They haven't been worn too long. Always washed in Tide detergent. And the first one is a OMS Pipe T-shirt. You can see the logo on the front there, and then the big logo on the back as well, OMS Pipes. Once again, that's a double extra large. And you know what? I'm not going to do $30 plus shipping. Let's just do $25 for both, including shipping. So you're really getting the shirts, I guess, for what, $18 for both, so $9 a piece. Next one up is a Dangner pipe shirt. This is a pocket tee, so this actually, there's a pocket here, front pocket with the Dangner logo. And then on the back, it's got the Dangner logo also. So once again, first person to say you want the shirts gets them both for $25, including shipping. The Falcon Pipe, $30, including shipping, if you say you want that as well. If not, I'll go ahead and list this on eBay tomorrow, because nobody bid on it. So hopefully I'm able to edit this part in. If not, you'll be watching it at the end of my video. So when I was listing off all the lots and the numbers attached to it at the end of the video, I forgot one of them, so I'll do this again. So lot 7A is going to be the bulk tobaccos. The 6 ounces of bulk tobacco plus the 3 pouches. Lot 7B is going to be the Missouri Meerschaum Freehand and the Missouri Meerschaum Cobbit. Lot 7C is going to be the Casellaro 125, the burley pipe. Lot 7D is going to be the rack, the pipe rack with the 6 corncob pipes on it. And lot 7D is going to be the Moonshine Pipes rusticated, or not rusticated, but wire rusticated Stublin. So those are the 4. And then obviously if you want to get on the Falcon Pipe or the 2 T-shirts. Just be the first to comment below, down below that you want them, and they're yours. So let's try this again. Everybody have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. Thanks for bidding on the auctions. It's been going really great, and I do really appreciate each and every one of you out there. And as always, YouTube, keep on piping.